Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rasulullah alayhi wa salam.
And the ancestors are looking out for us. God Hayes is exposing them, man.
Okay, you see that chair right there? See how big it is?
Yeah.
Now look at the Pope chair under it. Scroll down, look at the Pope chair under
Never have it been made so clear.
Young TV. Young.
We running the game right now.
Young TV.
Time to take over.
Young
We the hottest in the game. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. If you just not tuned in.
TV.
Share, like on your Instagram, Facebook.
Young TV.
If you tuned in, we broadcasting live from 2030, baby.
Young TV. Young
Taking over the game, baby. Oh yeah.
Young TV.
Hit that like.
Young TV.
Get them likes up in the air, you heard me?
Young TV.
Ride by. Hotel Islam.
Young TV.
Assalamu alaikum. Shalom alaikum. Peace be
Young
unto you.
TV.
Hit that like.
Islam. Now we coming on because we got some tapes coming out tomorrow. The story of Muhammad, the year of the elephant, the story of Bilal, and probably two other tapes to go along with the Islamic School of Islam playlist that we got setting up. Because you know how we do, we build out all the playlists, and we're building out the Islam playlist over the weekend. We already got pretty much all of it done. We just gonna premiere most of it this weekend. But as you hear the story of Muhammad, what Rod has been saying, what Doc had already has exposed the black hand. You're gonna see that Doc had exposed the black hand already. So it ain't like nothing. It ain't nothing new. That like nobody said it. So because they people making fun of Rod saying that, oh yeah, he talking about the black hand, this and that. How do we know these guys? Doc already exposed the black hand. The story of Muhammad, Rasulullah alayhi wa salam, exposes the black hand. Because who you think took Muhammad out? When y'all hear the story tomorrow, for you people that they haven't, for you old heads that been around, it's coming to you now because you know the story of Muhammad and you know who poisoned Muhammad. Who poisoned Muhammad? The black hand poisoned Muhammad. Go read the story. It'll come back to you for you old heads that been around who know the real story of Muhammad. And for you people that newcomers, y'all get a chance to hear the full story of Muhammad with the pictures and everything tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And then the story of Bilal drops at 2 o'clock because that ties in. And then the whole breakdown of Islam drops after that at probably like 6 o'clock. But you're going to find out that the black hand poisoned Muhammad. And when they poisoned Muhammad, they replaced Muhammad with a front man. With black hand, white glove. They replaced the black Muhammad with a white Muhammad. And then called it Sunni. The way. Right? The same as pretty much the Holocaust. The Jewish community. And then on Saturday, on the Sabbath, we breaking down pretty much the Jewish tradition. All the holidays, all that on the Sabbath. Right? But we doing on tomorrow, Friday, we're doing Islam. But like I say, when you read the story, you're going to see that the people who was chasing Ali was the black hand. And you're gonna get into it because this man, a lot of the ancestors, the way they work. Thank you, ancestors. The way they work, man. Because the reason why the Black Hand was trying to kill Muhammad now is because of the scepter was supposed to be passed down to Shiloh when Shiloh came. Now all my Christians is and some of my Hebrew clans is under the impression that that Shiloh was Yahshua, right? They say, oh, Shiloh was Yahshua, but for the people who know the language, and you can go study the playlist that we got called the School of Islam, and it breaks all that down in more detail in those classes. But Shiloh was Muhammad, and the Israelites lost the covenant, and it passed down to the Ishmaelites, and then it passed. Belial received the scepter, and that's why the Black Hand was trying to kill him. The Black Hand was trying to wipe out Muhammad's bloodline because they didn't want that scepter to be passed down from them. That's the whole storyline right there. The picture of Muhammad, I think Doc put it together. Doc put the pictures of Muhammad together. Now, this is the thing. For people that think Muhammad is a white guy, you got to be crazy. You want to know what Muhammad, the tribe that Muhammad come from? Look up some beings called the Somalian Muslims, and they got this little red. They have a little red dye in their beard, right? Muhammad was a Moor. Muhammad was a Moor coming down from Abraham and Ishmael in the tribe of Kedar. But if you want to see what he looked like, get an idea what he looked like, Google some people called the Somalian Muslims. That's his people. So if you look at the picture of Muhammad, Muhammad was a Nubian. Like I said, the Black Hand, white glove, they set Muhammad up to poison him. Abu Bakr and them set Muhammad up to poison him. And then they brought in the Black Hand, put their play on Muhammad and try to poison him with some lamb, right? And one of the guys ate the stuff and died right then. And Muhammad, he got poisoned, but he ain't died right off. We don't want to give you too much of the story, but the guys that poisoned Muhammad was a Black Hand, white glove. And like we said, you're gonna figure once you hear the story, you'll put it together on why they was trying to stop Muhammad. And it's trying to connect with the Christians and everybody. The Israelites, the scepter was passed down to the Ishmaelites because they lost the covenant. That's what they're trying to cover up, man. The Black Hand. Enlil's clan. Enlil in his gang. So like I said, we ain't want to hold you long, but you're going to see in the end, the Black Hand is getting exposed left and right here. What did the picture of Muhammad come from? Country over in the east. Yeah, Muhammad is from the east, man. Now the Islam that you got today is what they call mainstream Islam. It's about, we're gonna have a tape coming out tomorrow too. It's called The Different Sects of Islam, where it's gonna break down the different sects: Sunni, Shiite. You know what I'm saying? Nation of Islam. There's different sects. Really, the Nation of Islam, they really ain't really teach. They really didn't teach. Elijah Muhammad was crafty in what he was doing. He really taught Islam civics, but he disguised it as Islam, the religion. That's why a lot of the Muslims overseas in the Middle East, they say that Black Muhammad is what they call Elijah, right? They don't say they disrespectful, right? Black Muhammad says he don't teach Islam. He teach something else. They don't want to tell you that he was teaching Islam civics. The mission to the black man is all about Islam civics, the structure of government, structure of running your own business and owning your own shit, and creating an economy or economics within your own community. That's Islam civics, and he disguised it with religion. Same thing Noble Drew Ali was doing. Noble Drew Ali was coming teaching Islam civics, and not only Islam civics, he was teaching nationality and the rebirth of of the nation, and he disguised it with Islam and a little bit of the Christianity too, because the Circle 7 got a lot of Christianity in it. But like I said, the Black Hand is they coming out now by the droves because we own to them. And now they finna try to get up out of town and run and hide because the whole time they were scheming and plotting on us and thinking that we got a tape coming out called Politics for the Select Few, right? Politics for the Select Few, because they said they only gonna teach politics to the select few. So we teach it politics. We got a tape coming out on Sunday called The Science of Economics, because they said that they'll never learn the science of economics. So what we gonna do? We gonna teach the science of economics. The Black Hand, White Glove, who was puppeting the guys from the background the whole time. The same guys who took out Muhammad, because a dark-skinned Jewish lady pausing Muhammad. So put it together, man. Everything that Rob been saying, everything that everybody been saying about the Black Hand, it's the story of Muhammad kind of like exposed them, why they took out Muhammad, and then changed the whole thing around from tradition and different information that's been passed down since Abraham, since Ishmael. They changed it around to something. Now we worship the Kaaba. We didn't worship the Kaaba. The Kaaba was a landmark that was kept sacred. It was a temple. It was a temple that was kept sacred. It wasn't no idol. We weren't idol worshippers. They turned Islam into idol worship. That's what they did. And it was Islam civics. Muhammad was teaching Islam civics. If you really read the Quran, if you know how to read it in Arabic, or if you're lucky enough to get a hold of L's Holy Quran by Dr. Malachi Z York, which is a pure translation straight from the Arabic, right? You'll see that it's Islam civics. Somebody told you, they tricked you when they told you it was a religion. The Quran is Islam civics. I'm telling you, man. Somebody got you thinking, you reading it. See, I'm telling you, go back and read the Quran again, but don't read it from thinking that you read religion. Read it as you reading Islam civics. Then tell me what you see. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. So we don't want to hurt nobody's feelings and get too involved, because I ain't no religious guy. We went through all the schools already. So what we're doing for the newcomers is we putting all the schools together for them so they can see the paradigm. We got the School of Islam for the playlist. Go to the playlist, Young Elders playlist. We got the School of Islam, break it down Islam. We got the School of the Hebrew, Israelite information. We got the School of hold on, somebody calling me. Let's see who it is. I'm gonna call them right back. We got the School of Islam. If they try to call again, we're gonna see. I don't know who that is. Yeah, but we got the School of Islam. We got the School of Hebrew, right? The Hebrew school. We got the School of Christianity. We got the Anarchy school. We got the School of Ancient of the Alchemy school. All right, hold on, somebody calling. Hello? Yo. Right. Dang, man. Hold on. They calling me twice for nothing. 3-4 times for nothing. Like you got an emergency. Yeah, so Islam civics. We already put a tape out called Islam civics. And that's on the video side. So we taught that. So we just pretty much covering the last couple things. But as you go through the different things, on Muhammad, as you read through the storyline of Muhammad, you'll see that he got took out by the black hand, and they replaced him with a white guy. They replaced Muhammad with their front man. That's the whole, pretty much, man. I'm telling you, the whole paradigm of who these guys are and what they're about plays out in the story of Muhammad. You're going to expose the black hand, and that's pretty how much I would want to say right now. You know what I'm saying on that storyline, and then we'll come back with a follow up after y'all hear the full story of Muhammad, the whole laydown of Islam, the 5 prayers, etc. Right? The different dietary laws. It's pretty much that one tape is 51 minutes long. It's 51 minutes long, that tape breaking down Islam. But the Muhammad tape is like 30 minutes, and then the Bilal tape like 20 minutes breaking down their stories. Because the Bilal, like I said, the reason why the Black Hand wanted to get rid of Muhammad's bloodline is because they knew the prophecy of they had been infiltrated, and they knew the prophecy of the scepter passing down through to the Ishmaelites, and they knew it was supposed to come through a prophet, Shiloh, and that's pretty much why they were trying to kill Muhammad. And the dude Abu Bakr put his daughter on him, right? And that was part of the infiltration, because the best way to get with a guy and run with a guy is get in bed with him, right? So they favorite thing, the Black Hand, they favorite thing is to get in bed with you. That's the best way you really know a guy if you get in bed with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. So they like to get in bed with people. They want to get in your bed. That's why they always use the bed tactic. Oh, he's sleeping with these girls, or he doing this, anything about your bed. They want to bring that out when the Black Hand. That's how you know it's the Black Hand tactic, right? When they came out to Elijah Muhammad, what do? They went into his bed. Oh, he got these girls. He got this. When they come out to Martin Luther King, they go into his bed. Let's see what he got going on in his bed. Because if you get in bed with a guy, you pretty much can see what he got going on. It's that type of thing. So the Black Hand got in bed with Muhammad, and then paused him in the long hand. And at the same time his funeral was going on, they were making their moves to put their white Muhammad up. In the game. I'm telling you, man. To change Islam around and pretty much monopolize it and take monetary control of Islam. And now when you go to Mecca, it's not for a spiritual aspect. It's all about how much money we can make off these guys that's coming here. It's not about a Hajj. It's about how much money we can get off of all these tourists who come in here to worship the Kaaba. Not to come to get a spiritual alignment with the 7 times around, because that was a part of a spiritual alignment that we did in ancient Kemet. They got passed down to Islam through Ishmael, because Ishmael was a Egyptian. His mother's name was Hagar. Her father was named Imhotep. So a lot of this stuff, if people not familiar with Islam, Shiloh come. Yeah, that's right. Genesis 49:10. Shiloh is not Yahshua. Shiloh is Muhammad. Muhammad is the comforter. The comforter that will come with the little book. The prophet that couldn't read. Talk about that in Isaac. About the prophet. I think it's what, Isaac 53. What talks about it actually goes into this prophet that was gonna come with a book, and he was unlearned. They go right there into it, all through the Bible. We already broke all this down. If you want to hear that information in detail, go to the playlist to the School of Islam, and then scroll down to Young Elder Respond to the Hebrews, or Dr. Malachi Z York, who is the Comforter, and you can listen to that tape, and Doc break the whole thing down right up in that tape. But like I say, the reason why the Black Hand wanted to get rid of Muhammad is because they knew Shiloh was coming, and then they wanted to keep that scepter from passing over. So let's wipe out Muhammad's whole family. Let's chase Ali around, destroy their Quran, and replace it with our own Quran. I'm telling you. And they and just so happy, I think Doc come down through through Muhammad down through his father's side, right? And if you go back and do your research, you'll find out that these Moors, these same black hand, the Jewish Moors, these same black hand, they was the ones that were controlling Sudan until the Mahdi came. The Mahdi fought to get them out of Sudan, to get the black hand out of Sudan. The black hand had got into Sudan and started optimizing their game over there. And then they always got to put a front man. They put Queen. They got rid of King. The black hand had King George III, who was a Moor from the tribe of Israel. He was an Israelite. King George III was an Israelite, a Hebrew Israelite. They put that up on your, and smoke that. And the black hand used they white glove called the Rothschilds and pushed out King George and his people, and they replaced them just like they did Muhammad, right? They replaced them with white people and put Queen Victoria in there, and then that's who the Mahdi and them was fighting against in the 1836. Is when they got rid of King. The black hand got completely rid of King George. They had worked their way. The black hand worked their way up into the Parliament in London during like the early started like in the late 1700s, and by the 1830s they had took completely control of the Parliament. I'm telling you, man, a lot of this stuff is just years of information that being put together to piece this puzzle together. But like I say, the black hand was in on Muhammad. The black hand, and like I said, they like to get in bed with you. They want to get it. That's why they put Aisha, who was Abu Bakr's daughter, in bed with Muhammad. So you got to be careful who you let in your bed, because the person you let in your bed could be the black hand. And their whole game plan is to collect insurance off of you or something. The black hand always got their white glove on, and they looking for some dirt. That's how you know. That's how you know who they are. What they do is they come. These inspectors, they come in, right? They put their white glove on and they go around checking for dirt. When they find that dirt, they use that. They say, "Aha, we got something on them, and we can use this as leverage." Go back and listen to how they move, the black hand. And they say, "Aha, we got some dirt on them. We can use." What was Diddy doing? Diddy was setting people up, get them on camera, and then say, "Oh yeah, I got something on him. Now I can trust him, because if he want to say something, all we got to do is show the dirt that we found." And go listen to that, them black hand, and how they move. That's how they move. I'm just telling you, man. And so that's pretty much why we have for you. If you new coming in, yeah, the hot D, yeah, they brought in a hot D after the fact, after they tried to destroy the Quran. And like I say, for all you people that ain't familiar with the Quran, if you go to read the Quran, don't read it thinking about Islam or religion. Read it thinking about Islam civics. And like I said, if you don't know what Islam civics is, we got a whole tape out on the video side for a couple of days ago called Islam civics. Check it out. We got the Muhammad tape coming out tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Bilal's tape coming out at 2 o'clock. And we should be done with this other tape and have that dropping about around 5 or 6. So we'll be back, man. Stay tuned, stay in touch, stay alive, stay alert. Right? Islam, peace. Wadu.